We are so glad that you are here with us today for our 5 in 5, brought to you by the Women's Council of Entrepreneurs. I'm Melissa Roswell, and this is Ali Everhard, and we are so glad that you are here. Our goal is to bring educational information to you, educational experts to you to help you improve your business. So we're so glad that you're here with us today.
And we are here with Emma with Detailed Cleaning. And she is going to give us 5 tips in 5 minutes about customer care and how communication is key. So Emma, do you want to take over?
Yes, thank you so much, ladies, for the invitation. I'm so happy to be here. I'm very passionate about this topic. I love this topic because I feel like that's been one of the reasons why we've been in business 14 years and we're growing our business. So I hope that everybody can learn something from here. And I guarantee that if you do and you go apply some of these tips, it's going to help you grow your business. So the first tip I want to share is the no-brainer communication, right? Effective communication. But I want to go a little deeper with what does that mean, right? We all know we have to respond to our customers. We get it. That's pretty obvious. But what I want to focus on is having multiple communication channels for your customers, because the way you want to communicate doesn't mean that's the way they want to communicate. So don't make the assumption of, yeah, I like to be texted, so I'm just going to text all my customers, right? We have phone, text, email. So that way people can choose, right? If you're big on social media, maybe you also have social media where people can just send you a message on social media, or you have a website and you want to put a chat. So just having multiple options helps your audience, right? Regardless if you're selling a product or a service. Now, the other important tip I want to share is survey, right? You want to proactively and consistently survey your customers, right? Now, why is that important? Because there's always room for improvement. I think regardless if you sell a product or a service, you want to know not only how is that product or service working out, but also if there was a miscommunication between the delivery of the service and when they purchase the service. So, if possible, you can use a software like MailChimp, SurveyMonkey, and automate it, right? Like ours is automated, so our customers get a text and an email after every service. And that really does help, because what does that do? That helps us collect feedback consistently, right? Now, that's my third topic. Speaking of feedback, embracing feedback. If a lot of times we're like, when we get a complaint, we're like, oh God, you let it ruin your day. But instead, look at it as it's a gift. That person's giving you a gift to improve. They're giving you another chance to retain their business, right? I mean, yeah, there's those unreasonable feedbacks. We all get those, but most of them are reasonable. Most of them is a miscommunication, something you can improve on. So make it easy for them to provide feedback. Like us, we leave a postcard like this. And make it easy. Like they get a postcard where they can review us, which reviews is another topic. You want to get reviews, but getting feedback, I think it's very important, and making it easy for them to give you feedback. And then learning, of course, from the feedback. Now, the fourth topic I want to talk about is rewarding loyalty, right? I think it's very important that we reward our customers that they chose us instead of the person across the street, right? So how do we do that? There's different ways. I'm going to keep it short, but something cheap and easy, quick, a thank you card, old school thank you card. Anybody that signs up for recurring service gets a handwritten thank you card. I can tell you the amount of phone calls we've gotten since we implemented that. People like it, like, oh my God, thank you so much. It made me feel so special that you mentioned that I hired you because I have back pain, and they like that stuff, So if you can just do a thank you card. Those are cheap, easy. Boom, you send it to them. They feel special. They're probably going to use you again or buy your product again. Now, if you have a little bit more of a budget, like a higher budget, you can do more. You can do a gift, right? We do these little swags as a gift, less than $4. And people think anybody wants a pen, right? We all lose pens.
Yes.
And like a microfiber cloth. So whatever it is that you can leave, and it also helps them like, oh, my house is getting dirty again. I've been using Detail Cleaning's pen. I'm going to call them again, right? So it also helps with that. So just making sure that you have a reward loyalty program that it makes them feel that, you're thankful and grateful. And the last final tip I want to give is educating your customers. I think that is very important. Now, there's 2 types of education. The first one is you want to educate your customers about the expectations, right? Don't assume people know what the product is going to do or the service is going to do for them. An example so that everybody can kind of relate is anything that you tell a consumer before is education. Anything you say after, it's an excuse. So an example for us would be, okay, people assume that we clean walls, and we don't. And if we tell them before we show up for the service, we're like, hey, by the way, Miss Smith, we don't clean walls because it's going to damage the paint. That's education, right? They're not going to expect us to clean the walls. But if we show up and we don't clean the walls and they call us because they expected for us to clean the walls, they just assume because they don't know any better, they're like, oh, by the way, the service was good, but you didn't clean my walls. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Smith, we don't clean walls. As a consumer, you see it as an excuse. So that's why I think educating customers with expectations is very important. Now, about education, I do want to share that something that we missed at the first 10 years in business is letting people know what else do you offer? What other product are you selling? What additional service? Like for a long time, people didn't know we clean inside refrigerator. I was like, oh God, the amount of business I lost, So, and now we do a better job. We educate them. By the way, we do inside oven. So educating about what else, it could be packages, maybe the upgrade to the package. A lot of times we really think that people read our website. They know everything before, and a lot of times they don't. They clicked every page. So I think educating them comes a long way. So, and then just the action item, I feel like if everybody takes an action item and applies any of this, it would really help to go back and build a loyalty program for your customers, right? It could be different ways. How about compensating a customer for buying from you again, right? Providing an incentive instead of paying marketing money to Google, Facebook. How about you give them a discount for them to become a repeat customer? I don't know if you guys know this, but it's 5 times more expensive to acquire a new customer than to retain one. So imagine what you could do if you kind of draw that repeat business back to you, right? And then if you're in the industry where you can kind of compensate people for referrals, do that too. Part of your loyalty program that you could do is build a referral program, like a process. It's a game for us. It was a game changer. People used to send us a referral, and we used to be like, "Oh, thank you so much for the referral," and we used to get to a month. We offer a customer referral discount. We went to 10 referrals a month. So, like, if somebody sends us a customer at one time, they get $50 off. If that person stays recurring, they get a free cleaning. And so now they feel like, okay, why I refer my neighbor and they gave me a discount. I'm going to refer my sister. You know what I mean? So building that loyalty program, I think it really does help drive more business to you. So I hope this helps, but I'm hopefully that you can apply this in whatever you sell, service or product, and it can help you drive more repeat business.
Yes, thank you. These are awesome, and just things that you've heard of, you think about, but you're like, oh, that doesn't really apply to me. But I think you're right. It's communication, and it can apply to any business. And we're all looking for ways to save money and retain customers. So I think this is great. Thank you so much for being here and for sharing these tips. And we will drop all of your links in the website and in the comments below this so that people can follow you and check out what you do as well. So anything else?
No. Do you want to, speaking of perks, you were telling us before we went on about your cleaning for a reason. Do you want to just real quick, so the video is not too long, do you want to just let them know about Cleaning for a Reason?
Sure. Yeah, I'll be happy to talk about that. So Cleaning for a Reason is a nationwide nonprofit that partners up with 1,200 cleaning companies to provide free cleanings for cancer patients. It doesn't matter if it's a woman, a man, a child going through cancer treatment. If you know anybody that is, they get a free cleaning to this nonprofit. So we've been partnered up with them a couple of years, and we basically give free cleanings to anybody going through cancer. And we do that because my mom, she's one of the co-founders. She went through cancer, and the last thing somebody should have in their mind when they're going through cancer is cleaning their toilets, right? So it's the mental health. Right now, we give 6 patients free cleanings. They each get 2 free cleanings. Our employees get compensated, so you don't have to kind of feel bad about somebody cleaning your house without a pay. That doesn't, it's just we're very passionate. And if you know anybody that's going through cancer, you can connect them with Cleaning for a Reason. There's other local competitors that are doing their partners, so it doesn't have to be through us. You can just do it through them, and they'll connect you with someone. So
Awesome.
I
We'll
just wanted to
drop
get
that.
the word out.
Yeah,
for
we'll
sure.
drop that in the comments as well. So
Thank you so
thank
much,
you.
Emma.
thank you, ladies, for having me.
Yes,
Awesome.
all right. Thank you.